Hey, welcome back to another Netcast. I'm Rich Lopez, Quantrix Authority. Sincerely appreciate you joining me today for episode number 98, Self-Reference Matrix Use Recursion, First, Last, Not. This is an addendum to episode number 96, where I shared with you the SUMIF function and how initially, for a lot of beginning users, the SUMIF function doesn't work because of the incorrect syntax. And what I mean by it doesn't work is, for example, SUMIF not working, this formula right here. What's happening is I go out and I say, in a two-dimensional way, I say go out and based off the order key, which is my range and my condition of order key, go out and sum the quantity. Now in a two-dimensional model or a two-dimensional spreadsheet, that's typically how you would write it, I guess, if you're using named ranges, right? Well, in Quantrix, as you can see, it doesn't quite work. I would expect to see the number 64 appear here instead of these individual numbers that are already listed, or the number 68 rather, as I can see down here, which is the sum of all these numbers I have highlighted. So I mentioned in episode 96 what you need to do is you need to go out and you need to use recursion, and you need to say, well, really, from the first row, I want to take the order key, and I want to go all the way to the last row, and I want to take the order key, and then I want to evaluate and see if it's equal to the order key that I'm at, and then if that's true, then I want to go ahead and I want to take the first quantity to the last quantity where it's true. Well, I got an email from one of my followers in Ukraine, Sao, and he said, hey, Rich, you don't even have to use recursion. You can just make it much more simple. And so that's what I want to show you today. He says sum if simplified is equal to sum if order quantity, or order key, which is my range, but row, and my conditions again are still order key, and my value range is actually quantity colon row. And when I do that, you can see that it evaluates exactly as if I were using recursion. This formula right here, formula number 3, is much more simple and I think even easier to understand than formula 2. Not that formula 2 is difficult to understand, but certainly saves you a little bit of typing and again reduces some confusion. So props to Sao from Ukraine for sending that to me. I really appreciate it. And if you have any tips or pointers for me, I hope that you'll let me know at quantrixauthority@gmail.com so I can share them here with everyone. I absolutely love Quantrix. I want to make you a Quantrix master. So I hope you join me again for another episode of Quantrix Authority with Rich Lopez.